episode of Alex's Toy Show with Feisty Pants.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Alex's Toy Show. It's Fan Mail Friday. It's the second fan mail of the new year, 2016. I know a bunch of you guys are writing out checks or something where you got to put the date, and you're still putting 2015. That was last year. See, the first fan mail, I have everything on a Friday. First fan mail, first day of the year was on a Friday. And I think every day should start on a Friday. Wouldn't that be great? Friday and coffee and fan mail. Nathan Howard tweets us. He made this awesome arena right there. You know, he's got his wrestling ring. He's got his figures right on the living room carpet. And, you know, there's all sorts of awesome stuff going on in that picture. I said, that's a badass arena. Minecraft 34. We did the Ghast Invasion. Aiden Nunley says, nice video. I'm a huge fan of your channel. The Future 2K says, grats on 9,000 subs. We broke 9,000 subs on YouTube, 8,000 followers on Twitter. Rock on, guys. That's what I'm fucking talking. Let's take a drink of coffee. It's hot. Joe's channel says, Minecraft, he asked during the week, if I preferred Minecraft or WWE 2K16. And I said, I'm terrible at 2K16, so I'm thinking Minecraft. The Twisted Clown says he was on the way to the end of the year right. No, it was the way to end the year right, I'm sorry, and begin a new one. He woke up on the last day of 2015 with a cell phone, a coffee, and he wishes us a successful 2016. From the Twisted Clown, Lunatic Girl, his wife, and Feisty Pants' three biggest fans, his kids. His kids are like my biggest fans, and Feisty Pants' biggest fans. The other video we posted earlier this week, the last Minecraft video, they watched it 4 times when he came home, he told me. Rob Forkey Jr. says, nice video, and congrats on 9,000 subs. I did a custom action, I'm on a slew of custom action figures this week. I finished one. We did a video for it already. It's Thunderclash. I'll link it for you. Now, it's not the white Optimus Prime that was sent in fan mail, but we got an extra Ultra Magnus, you know, smaller size, and I painted him up, and, you know, he looked pretty awesome. Zachary Orden says, you're cool and Happy New Year. Teresa, my Yankee buddy, says, Happy New Year to you and Feisty Pants. Hope you nail it. And Rob Forkey Jr., love the custom. Love it. Love it! As we were talking about fan mail last week, 1-1, here's the video for fan mail last week. Ton of comments. Rick Rampager writes, funny fan mail and Happy New Year. The Banished Sloth writes, why were you in a suit? It was New Year's, man! Everybody's in a suit in New Year's. Jennifer Peoples says, hi, Alex, you're the best YouTuber. Keep it up, bro. I love how there is a girl who calls me bro. That's hilarious to me. I don't know why that is, but it is. Thanks, Jennifer. Joey Shank writes, I went to see Jeff Dunham yesterday. Jeff Dunham is a very funny man. I like his bits with his puppets. Donovan Gosa writes, hi, I'm new to your channel. Can we talk private? And do you collect Marvel Legends? I don't really talk private. You know, we chatted a little bit in the YouTube comments. I mean, there's not really a place where we can talk privately. I like to just talk openly. And, do I collect Marvel Legends? No, you know, I used to have a collection of, back in the day, what happened was that, you know, if you're new to the channel, you're not going to know. I used to have a huge action figure collection, and I didn't necessarily collect Marvel Legends, but I had a couple of Wolverine figures, and then I had another figure of all the different guys Wolverine used to fight in his comic. Like, I had, obviously, Sabretooth and Omega Red. I had, oh my god, just up and down the line. I made a custom, who was his master that trained him? There was a guy, it turned out to be Shogun. I don't remember. It was a long, long time ago. But years ago, before Feisty Pants was born, I had sold off all my action figures. What I do collect is my Andy Van Slyke baseball cards. That's my favorite player from back when I was a kid. I still have his cards. I buy new ones every once in a while. When there's a deal on eBay, I'll just grab a whole bunch of stuff. I don't really get figures for myself anymore. I buy figures for Feisty Pants. He loves Transformers. He's got wrestlers, Lego, Hot Wheels. We're getting into Star Wars. we love the movies, but he doesn't really love the figures just yet. But he likes the little ships, like the Micro Machines and the Hot Wheels diecast. He does like the superhero movies. Like we went to see Avengers. We loved Ant-Man. That was hilarious. He's looking forward to the new Batman, Superman coming out. Deadpool next month. He just doesn't have the figures for them. He's not into all the figures, but he does love the movies. Ryoga writes in, hope you had a nice New Year's Eve, Torres. LOL. Years ago, I had this huge crush on Eve Torres. I still kind of do, even though she's married. But I wrote a sign. Grim and I went to go see a Raw right in December, and I said, make my New Year's Eve, and I held it up. Or my Christmas Eve. I think it was make my Christmas Eve, and I held it up as Eve came out to the match. And I don't know if she saw it or not. I mean, we were close to the ring. I'm sure she had to. And needless to say, she did not come home with me. But Ryoga's been pretty awesome. He sent us a bunch of divas this year, past 2015 fan mails. And, he writes in the nice Eve Torres joke. Happy New Year's, Eve Torres. I love it, man. Roger Nika writes in on the fan mail, Happy New Year, and 2 questions for Sunday. They'll be on Sunday, so make sure everybody tunes in to the Q&A. Ezekiel Delgado writes in, Happy New Year. You, Grim, and Doo-Hop are my favorites. Keep up your great videos. Aiden Nunley writes in, nice video, been watching for a while. Great job, and Happy New Year. And Connor Jeffrey writes in, you are the best. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone. I mean, this has been awesome. I started this out just me and my son looking to have a little fun with his action figures, and then it turned into a web show. Feisty Pants had a Christmas haul. Here to save you all writes, nice video, Al. You're a legend, Alexander. So he calls me Al and Alexander. I wonder if he knows about my shirt. The man, the myth, the legend. And it says, like, Alex at the top. I wonder if he knows that. Tongta writes, I am the best fan and nice video. You know, there's a lot of people that write in, they're the biggest fan, and I think we should have a battle royal of all my biggest fans. There's a few of you out there. Rick Rampager writes, very cool. Jennifer Peoples writes, congrats on 9,000 subs. Xavier Rains asked if I wrestled Grim before. I said, yeah, I did, twice. I wrestled him for his show, and I won. I took over Grim's show for like 2 weeks. He got arrested during that time, and it was like the perfect thing. Then he came back. We had a rematch once he got out of jail, and he won the show back. And then that's when I started Alex's Toy Show. Here's episode 1. I'm actually going to redo a lot of the original episodes because I've learned so much editing videos over the years. I watched some of these older ones, and I'm like, man, I can't believe I put that out. So I'm going to start, I think once I hit 500, episode 500, it's coming. I'm going to start redoing all the original episodes, like the first 100 or so. And I'll just post them randomly every day. And the Twisted Clown writes in, waking up on a 9K strong channel. Would like to say, congrats, Sir Alex, for putting up a decent YouTube channel that anybody can watch, any gender, any age. Looking forward to more videos and blessings as 2016. Coffee, cheers. Right here. Thanks, man. Those are the kindest words ever. Kate says, those are really some nice comments that people wrote to you. I would love to write a sweet note to you in fan mail, but I haven't started it yet. Get on it, Kate. Take your time. There's a fan mail every week. I'll read it whenever it gets here. No rush, buddy. Happy New Year, and glad you're still on YouTube. Yes, I am. And Maxine Caulfield and Chloe Price both write in. Guess who's back? Happy New Year. I was on Amino this past week and got into a couple of chats. Seth the Blogger Rollins writes, yo, Alex, you're awesome. Hunter Hart writes, I watch all your videos. You and Grim are my favorite YouTubers, and username Roman Reigns. Not the Roman Reigns, but this kid writes his name as Roman Reigns. That's his username. He says, I'm your biggest fan. See, here's another contestant in the biggest fan Royal Rumble. We need to get this going. I watch you and Grim. You're so cool. Back on YouTube, Jake Plays writes, you're one of my favorite YouTubers. You're the type who cares about their fans. Thanks, man. I do. Like I always say, like if you guys leave a comment, I write it all down. I read it on fan mail every week. But I do reply. I mean, maybe I don't reply like instantly, but I do reply eventually. All right, so we got 2 letters and 2 packages. We're going to do the 2 letters first. Dear Alex, my name is Joe, and I talk smack. I smack talk. What? I smack talk? I talk smack to people and I don't care, but to let you know that I love your show and I think you're a great guy. Well, thanks, Joe. You talk about a lot of Star Wars, which is cool, because Star Wars is the shit. Yes, it is. Joe, I'm going to tell you a secret story. Back in 1977, I was a little too little to go to the movies with, you know, at night with my parents. But, so I missed the premiere of Star Wars in 1977. But, they re-premiered it in 1979, and I went to go see that in the theater. Yes, I did. Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, I've seen it all. When the prequels came around, before Episode 1 hit the theaters that summer, or spring, I think it was, I don't remember what it was. But, January, February, March, they re-released, I should say, Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi in the theaters, and I went to go see them yet again. So I talk a lot about Star Wars, which is cool, because Star Wars is a shit, but really it's cool. I grew up with Star Wars and still remember their movies. As did I! I love it. I actually have two versions of Star Wars Trivial Pursuit that no one will play with me because I won. One time we played, I actually went on my one turn and won. I got everything right, got all the pies, got to the center and won. Took about 20 minutes. Over. Nobody doesn't always remember Star Wars, but I don't care. Star Wars will forever live forever. I'm sorry, always live forever. From Joe. Thanks, Joe. Yes, Star Wars will live forever thanks to Disney and all their efforts. They're just gonna ride that out until it's bone dry. And even then, I don't think it's gonna be bone dry. I got 2 packages, but first we gotta clap in Feisty Pants. What's up, everybody? It's Feisty Pants over here.
What's up, people?
All right. So we got two packages, my boy, to open for fan mail that have a little bit to do with you. Let's get the letter out of here first. First letter!
Don't rip the paper.
I won't rip the paper. Dear Alex, my name is, I'm about to butcher this, sorry. Haruma Basu. Let's go with that, hopefully I didn't butcher it. And I think you're awesome. I send you stickers and a belt for Feisty Pants. What? Look at this, it's Scooby-Doo. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Check it out. Scooby-Doo stickers. Well, it says they're magnets. Maybe they're stickers and magnets. Maybe there's a sticker in there. We can put them on the refrigerator. Yeah. Look at the mystery machine. Oh, that's so cool. And what? A belt for Feisty Pants? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. It's the European champion. Cool. Here he goes. Close up on the European Championship. That's what's up. All right. We go on to read. And for Feisty Pants, clap him into your video and tell him that he's awesome. If you see him. He's right there. I see him. Thank you, boy. From Haruma Basu. P.S. If you know anyone's name, Ryoga. Oh, I do know Ryoga. Ryoga sends us a lot of wrestling divas. Sends them to Daddy in the fan mail. He's one of my students that's been trained in my Taekwondo. Oh, he teaches Taekwondo. That's pretty cool. Feisty Pants here is, tell him what color belt you are now.
Purple.
Purple belt in regular karate. Not Taekwondo, right?
Right.
Just regular karate.
What kind
this is, I don't know.
Belt?
What kind of purple belt? Oh no, it doesn't say what color belt he is. He's been training in Taekwondo. Daddy can't talk today. First day with the new mouth. Classes up in the Bronx, which is not far. It's up in New York. But also, if you go to Queens Flushing, you come visit me at the wrestlinguniverse.org. Nice. It would be really great if we could hang out together. Absolutely. Daddy doesn't get a lot of time off at all from work. But yeah, maybe we could set up a weekend where we take like a road trip and check out his school. And we can have lunch and say what's up and thanks. And thanks! Thanks. Let's say thanks for the belt and the I got it. I got it. Thanks, man. This is pretty awesome sauce right here. And the last package comes from Peter in Canada, the country. We got a bag. Let me read the letter first. Hold on, there's a letter in here. Dear Alex, I just wanted to say I enjoy the show. Thanks! The strap's a joke, but the gift card is legit, so enjoy. Pistol Pete. Look at this, there's a gift card, my boy, from Toys R Us. To Alex from Pistol Pete. Nice! Oh, look at the card. It's got like a bunch of different stuff on it. Look at the car up there. We have a Hot Wheels car that looks like that. Check it out! It's a card! Thanks, Pete! You say thanks, Pete?
Thanks,
Pete! That's pretty awesome. We're gonna go spend that.
What about the equipment thing?
Oh yeah, this is gonna come in pretty handy. Daddy plays this game called Beat the Buzzer with the guys and everything. And this, you wear this. And you wrote Handyman Slike on it. You wear this in your pants so you don't hurt your privates. But this will come in handy for when Daddy plays Beat the Buzzer with the guys, and I'll hit them back with the solid steel strap. Can't wait! All right, my boy, that's all the fan mail. You say thanks and see you later and all that other jazz.
Leave us a comment and subscribe for more.